Yo, what is going on, everybody? In today's video I'm gonna start off a new series on Forza Horizon, and in this series I'm gonna help you building your drift car and I'm gonna help you drifting it. So in this first episode I'm just gonna buy a new car and upgrade it, and then in the next episodes I'm gonna teach you how to drift it. So yeah, let's move on to the auto show and buy a new car because I don't want to drift this stupid Mini Cooper. Do a little drift in this. Yeehaw! Enter now. Okay, let's start off with buying a car, which is going to be the Toyota Sprinter 2.0, which is a really good beginner drift car. So yeah, that's why I'm basically using it right now. Select, and then we get a loading screen, which takes forever to load. Getting really tired of these loading screens. Takes so long. Every time you click on a button, you get a loading screen. Okay, yeah, I don't really mind the color, so I'm just going to use a white color. Do you want to return to free room? Yes, I do. And we get a loading screen again. Yay. Okay, there's our car, and now we're just gonna drive to the upgrade shop. Do a little drift in this. That's pretty cool.
Let me know what you need.
Alright, let's go to custom upgrades. And then we get a loading screen again. Okay, let's start off with the arrow, the body kit. And yeah, it doesn't really matter for drifting, but it just gives a nice look to your car most of the time. I'm just gonna use the origin body kit on this car. Pretty much around the whole car apart from the hood, because I don't like the origin hood for some reason. I just don't like it. And then we're gonna upgrade the rim style. I'm just gonna use something random or something. Let's see, OC. Yeah, this looks good enough for now, so I'm just gonna use it. Okay, the rim size, you don't want to use small rims, it looks ugly, and you don't want to use too big rims either because they look like monster truck rims. So I'm just gonna pick something in the middle which fits the car. Same thing for the rear. Okay, that are basically the upgrades for the good look car. And now we're just gonna start off upgrading, yeah, which really helps you for drifting. So yeah, let's start off with the tire compound. And you can use a stock tire compound, but I would not recommend it. It's really loose, and the street tire compound is like perfectly fine. I would recommend using this. And then you have the sport tire compound, which is really grippy. In Forza 4 you could use it perfectly fine, but in this game it feels really grippy, so I would not recommend it. And then you have the race tire compound, which you should definitely not use. Okay, so yeah, we go with street tire compound, and then we're gonna move on to the front tire width. I'm not gonna upgrade the front tire width. You can upgrade it once if you want to 195s, but don't do anything over that, because if you do that your car will start gripping up on the front. It really depends how much horsepower you have in your car as well, but if you have a car with this which is gonna have around 300 horsepower, I would not recommend upgrading the front tire width. Okay, so the rear tire width right now, we're gonna upgrade that to the max, 225s. It gives you more grip in the rear, which means you can drift faster in it. Okay, so that's the tire and rims upgrades, and now we're gonna move on to the conversions. Engine swap. I'm actually gonna engine swap this car. You're gonna put a Toyota Supra 98 engine in it, which has basically the perfect amount of horsepower for this car. You can use the stock engine if you want to, but make sure you put around 300 horsepower in it. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the engine upgrades already. So yeah, let's move on to the platform and handling. I would not recommend using race brakes. Sounds a bit weird, but if you hit the brakes when you have race brakes, you basically stop immediately, no matter what speed you drive. It's like, they are too good. So yeah, I would say use street brakes or stock brakes or something like that. No race brakes. Springs and dampers, just put it to race. You can't tune anything on it anymore, which is a bad thing, but yeah. Just basically upgrade everything to race. Everything that's left, including the weight reduction. And the same thing for the drivetrain upgrades. You just put that to race. Okay, that's it. Sometimes you might sometimes the gearings might feel weird or something if you have race transmission, but that depends on the car. You might want to try sport transmission if that happens. But yeah, we use race transmission for this car because I already drove in this car and it feels fine with race transmissions. So yeah, this was the upgrading episode of the series, which means I'm gonna finish this one up. And I hope you guys like this one, and I'll see you guys next time in the next episode where I'm gonna teach you guys the basics of drifting. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.